Hi, I'm Michelle Benz, Content Director here at Fierce Pharma. I'm here with Paul Hagopian from Fingerpaint Group. Thank you for joining us, Paul. Can you tell us a little bit about your role at the company?
Hi, Michelle, how are you? My name is Paul Hagopian. I'm the Chief Growth Officer at Fingerpaint Group. And for those that aren't familiar with us, the Fingerpaint Group is a purpose-built portal kind of connecting clients in the healthcare space to people and services that will help them be able to commercialize their products. Really happy to be here today and looking forward to answering questions and really talking about what's going on in the digital innovation space.
So what are the most exciting opportunities for enhancement in pharma marketing today?
Firstly, there's so much going on here at Digital Pharma East, so it's hard to kind of say, well, which one is the most kind of impactful? But what I would say is AI-generated content and AI-generated insights is definitely something we're going to have to wrap our arms around. I really do think that the impact of AI will really break down a lot of the barriers that we've seen in the past with respect to being agile, being responsive, being able to generate insights that we want and we need that often take, what could be a couple days to a couple months. But I think we need to kind of also, in the context of AI, venture beyond it, right? As we think about omnichannel and like what we do as marketers every day, there are kind of like four core stages. There's the development of content, there's the deployment of content, there's testing it, whether it's in market or on outside research, and then of course there's optimization. AI plays a role in all those things, right? But I think you can't just say, okay, AI is going to handle it. You got to venture beyond and think about the human capital that goes into it. Quality in, quality out. So I definitely think as far as innovation goes, wrapping our arms around AI and how we use AI, whether through content development or insights, is something we need to kind of think about and how we integrate in our day. But let's not at the same time think that it's going to be this silver bullet. You still need people, right? You need really smart people that are experienced, that really put the brand first so that we can actually be able to go from better to best.
Well said, thank you.
You're welcome.
In what ways are digital capabilities enabling pharma companies to personalize and impact the customer experience?
Another interesting question in the sense that, before all digital marketing was happening, marketers would kind of throw it all up on the wall and kind of see what stuck, right? In some ways, personalization is kind of like that. And what I mean by that in an innovative way is we have advanced so far in our digital marketing that you can basically personalize almost everything, right? We're way beyond emails and just changing the first name, right? We could personalize every little experience and every little touch point. But at the same time, how much is too much, right? It's still about quality over quantity. So, venturing beyond personalization, right? Because personalization is probably par for the course. The question comes down to is, what's the right amount, right? We don't have endless budgets. We need to make really smart decisions to be able to say, hey, look, this experience must be personalized. That experience, yeah, it would be nice to have, but maybe is not a priority as we think about the customer journey and the experiences that we're going through. I think that's one great thing about being part of Fingerpaint is, we're thinking about the innovations and working on, high levels of personalization, but the people that are behind the decision making are really thinking about what's the quality interactions that we see and what are the areas of personalization that are going to really make an impactful difference.
How do you see innovations in AI impacting the way the industry commercializes a product?
Michelle, before I was kind of talking about it sooner, right?
Correct.
In the sense of agility and speed, right? No doubt, agility and speed will impact the commercial model. But at the same time, right, venturing beyond what the AI innovation does is the people that are powering behind it, right? The decision making that needs to be made in order to impact. One is, if we're to kind of peel it back, where does AI play in the models, right? So AI could play in as early as naming, right? We can go to AI, to an AI generator and say, give me brand names, right? Give me logos, give me creative content. But see, those are only part of like the discovery, right? Because what you need are the people that are going to go in and be able to curate that content, improve on that content, think about where it goes. We're not quite there yet, right? You're on like the precipice of saying, okay, we're ready to make a change. We equated it earlier today, and as we were talking, was back in the late 90s and early 2000s, how GPS revolutionized car driving, right? It said, okay, we are here. We want to go here, but also remember, it never factored in traffic or construction. So you were in a 5-minute time frame of getting to a destination, but you were still sitting in the car for an hour, right? People were still really important to make decisions on their own. So I think we're in the really early phases of AI, right? We have to learn how to use the tool to create content, to drive insights, right? And the people that are driving those are so critical because AI can answer every question. The question is, who is prioritizing the questions to be asked, and who's curating and making sure that the questions that you're asking are quality? Because quality in, quality out.
I really appreciated learning from you and sharing your insights. Thank you so much for your time today.
No, thank you so much. It was great. I really appreciate it.